Hi, welcome to my community website where we showcase local businesses and community events. My name is Julie Cosgrove with the Cosgrove team at Keller William REalty, and today I have the pleasure of talking with my good friend Blake Eagal at Summit Funding. So Blake, thank you for taking your time with me today and doing this interview. We've done these before, but this is kind of going to be new. So what I'd like you to share, first of all, is tell me a little bit about you and your team.
Okay, awesome. I have been in the mortgage business for a little over 20 years. I built a great team here. We've got myself and two other team loan officers and then a full support staff to make sure we can do a great job in supporting our clients all the way through the close of their transaction and even afterwards. Regarding myself, I'm married, I have 4 kids, and I've been in the Stockton community pretty much my whole life. I was born and raised here, and outside of 5 years when I went to college, I've been here the entire time. Besides doing loans, I also coach high school football and Pop Warner football over at St. Mary's High School.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, Blake, what is, I think probably some of the things that we can share. Let's talk about the loans. So we're not going to necessarily talk about all of the loans that are happening today because I think this is an ever-changing thing. And we know, I think a lot of people might know what's going on in the industry right now, that rates are up. Mm-hmm. So I think what's important is share with a potential buyer what would be good information for them to have to get ready to buy a house.
Absolutely. So first off, I think that the market is changing. Rates are a lot higher, but it's actually presenting a great opportunity for first-time home buyers. So anybody that has been following the market knows that it's been an extremely difficult market to be a buyer for the last couple of years. There's been really competitive situations, 20, 30 offers on one property. Only the cream of the crop buyer could get their offer accepted. Right. You've experienced that.
Oh, yeah.
Both representing your sellers and your buyers, right? But now there's an opportunity because the market has slowed due to the rates increasing. And so there's an opportunity for a lot of first-time home buyers. And I really think that's the segment of the market that has the best opportunity right now. Sellers are going to be willing to take their offers first and foremost. They're going to see some price reductions, which we're already starting to see, which means some of those properties that were a little out of their reach 3-4 months ago are now going to come back down into their reach.
Right.
And then one of the other things that's really important, and I think this might be the most important thing, is that sellers are going to be willing, and we're already seeing it, to give seller credits to buyers. These credits allow buyers to do things like get all their closing costs covered or buy their interest rate down. So even though rates have gone up, they can buy that rate back down to a number that makes that payment affordable for them. And we can actually do a lot more with an interest rate buy down in terms of helping their payment than even a price reduction will do for them. So there's a lot of really creative things. There's also some great programs out there, that before sellers might not be willing to entertain an offer that utilized one of those programs, and now they will.
Great. Okay, good. And so what does a buyer have to do to get ready? What would you say would be like their first step to getting ready to buy a house?
Yeah, so I kind of take a different approach. I know a lot of lenders will post things, do this with your credit and do this with your savings and do all of these different things. I think the first step is to come in and see a really good lender. If you meet with myself or anybody on our team, we're going to go through that entire application process. And it doesn't matter if you're not ready today. What we're going to do is give you the roadmap to get you ready in the shortest amount of time with the least amount of financial, resources out of your pocket. So it's easy if you had an unlimited amount of money, for example, to fix your credit. Well, that's great. But most people, if they've got challenging credit, it's because they don't have an unlimited amount of money. So we're going to give you the roadmap with the least amount of money to get your credit score where it needs to be for a loan. There's a lot of opportunities right now to use programs that don't require down payment. So rather than telling you to go save up $20,000 and then come see us, if you qualify, we're going to tell you that we can get you in with no money saved and you can buy a house that much sooner versus trying to wait 6 months or 12 months to save up money. So I think the first place to start is to meet with a qualified lender and get that roadmap. Some people will be surprised they're ready to buy today. Other people know they need a roadmap, but we'll give them the best roadmap possible.
Right. And I definitely have utilized Blake and his team for my buyers to get into that situation. So some of them, it's only taken a couple months. Some of them, it's taken 6 months, maybe even a year. However, they are really good about being able to direct you in that direction. So I think that was great advice. And what areas do you serve?
So we're licensed in the state of California. So that's, in the broadest sense, we serve the entire state of California, although our focus really is locally. So I would say San Joaquin and surrounding counties, so Stanislaus, Sacramento, Calaveras, Alameda, those types of counties. We like to meet with our clients face to face, and we think that we have a great reputation locally that's going to help you when you're out there in the market and trying to be competitive with other offers. A lot of listing agents know who we are and are more willing to entertain our offers or work with us to get an offer accepted. And so we think we provide real value in the local area.
Great. Thank you for sharing that. So is there anything else that is important that you think we should share right now, or we've covered a lot of information?
We did. I'll just throw out a couple of programs that I think are newer programs that are really great, or old programs that are coming back. So one for borrowers who are considered moderate income borrowers in San Joaquin County, or any surrounding county for that matter. Cal HFA has come out with what's called an equity builder program, where they'll give a 10% towards down payment assistance. And it is a forgivable loan. So if you stay in the house at least 5 years, that loan is forgiven. And so I think that's a great opportunity for first-time home buyers. It also comes with a lower than market interest rate. So if you're somebody in San Joaquin County, the number is 68,000 or below. So if you're somebody who's making less than 68,000, that's an opportunity.
Oh, great.
A really big opportunity for those folks.
Okay.
The other program that I think is great is the FHA 203K program. The last 2 years, sellers wouldn't take an offer on that program because it takes about 60 days to get one done. But in the upcoming market, with things starting to slow down for sellers, I think they're willing to entertain that longer escrow period. And this is a product that will allow buyers not only to buy the house, but to finance the improvements to the house. And these are cosmetic improvements in most cases. So things like new carpet, new paint, maybe new countertops and appliances, things that most buyers really want to put in their house.
Great. Okay, good. Well, that's great information, Blake. So if you know somebody, I just want to tell you thank you for joining me today. I appreciate all your information always. And if you know somebody that could benefit from being interviewed on our community website, please don't hesitate to drop their name. Or if you personally are starting a new business or just want your business featured, please get in touch with us. My name is Julie Cosgrove with the Cosgrove team at Keller William REalty. Service you deserve and people you trust.
Thanks, Julie.
Thank you.